What is up, guys? It's Nick P here, and today we are trading live. No, I'm just kidding. We're just gonna be sim trading today. Let's get right into this. Hello. Got the camera back today. I turned it back on in OBS, or I had to figure it, reconfigure it, or whatever. Anyway, market's gonna be opening up soon, and yesterday I kind of spent the entire day at work and a little bit of time at home just practicing reading the market using the minute chart mainly, and a little bit of the previous tick chart we used to use, which was the 950 tick chart. On my phone I have like maybe 800 trades on there, and I'll just practice go through them. And we traded maybe about 50%, 50 to maybe 54% if we were lucky, 58 to 60% of the time, but nonetheless, 50% predictability of where the market was heading and why it was heading that way, which is not great, honestly. I'm hoping that the scalp size of our profit margins will heavily outweigh our stop loss. I'm hoping, or at least more often than not, or at least one time it is, that it's such a huge margin, like 30-point scalp and stuff like that. Because in that case, I think we could do pretty well. Or even if we could just scalp out the size of each bar. So like if a lot of the strategy was stopping out other traders, and that's what we're going to be doing today. We're going to do our best to try. I got to sneeze. Do our best to try and read the chart and go against traders in choppiness. And then normal trending days, kind of like how it's looking here, but here we have a little choppiness. So, but here's actually the real choppiness in here. But in here, we're essentially just trying to stop out traders, which is actually seems like a good strategy because everybody's looking for the next big scalp. And so if you're just going against the next big scalp and continuously going against that, you could scalp little sizes because no one's really trying to scalp out little sizes. Well, people are assuming that it's going to be, well, on some days, maybe not this particular day. It doesn't look like it, especially since it started here and just had this uptrend so far. But nonetheless, yeah, we've been practicing, and I'm hoping that the size of our scalps can outweigh it. So far, it has been in the past, like last week on Monday. Or actually this week Monday. Oh my gosh, I felt like last week. Today feels like Monday, but today's Friday. And yeah, last week Monday we reached our goal. Pretty good. We got super lucky with some scalps though. So I did some practicing, like I said, and I looked at those specific trades and I got them wrong. So we'll see how we do today. Hopefully we can hit our goal. I made a bet against myself, which is I was so confident I was going to hit my goal, but now I'm not too confident. But nonetheless, let's get right into this. The market's about to open in a couple seconds, but essentially that bet was, yeah, just betting against myself that I'll hit it. And I get to fantasize about this goal actually working, or this this strat actually working. So nice push up. We're only going to be entering around the EMA, so we can suspect a nice pullback here probably. We know that we've been on an uptrend all day, so we can imagine a lot of people went long. Probably not too many people went short, or if they did, they already took their profits. So we're going to go against people who are going long here. But I don't want to necessarily, because there are stops up there. We might have missed this setup here. I think we still can't. Oh, nope, that's not what I wanted to. I wanted to buy. There it is. Just to stop out these guys at least. There we are. Just tiny little scavity scalp. Not a whole lot. But at least we're right. We probably should have. Whatchamacallit? Did a trail. but actually we probably could have because it's not a choppy day. So we went long there just due to the fact of this guy right here, this little pullback. And as soon as it started pulling down in that direction, people got really excited and wanted to go short and want to get some just like that. It's a pretty good trade. Honestly, we probably should be doing a trailer. Probably would have got at least 2 or 4 more points here, which would have rounded up to 20 bucks, which should be coming this way. A lot of people are trying to go long. There could be a lot of top pickers. We could have went long right there too if we really wanted to, but we're only entering a 2-legged moves that are off the EMA, so that's the only pattern we have to stick to. The reason being is because that's the one we kind of learned, or we have the best results on winning or reading, I should say. Okay, I do like this though. There is this low, but that low doesn't show up on the minute chart, so I'm not too worried about it. There are a bunch of longs, so I'm worried that we might... Yeah, I think a lot of people might be going long here. This could be a bad and incorrect read here, but we'll minimize heavily. I think it's because we've been on this uptrend that people are going to be going long here. And we're just trying to go against them. There's not a huge obsession with shorting, which is why I'm going short. Now we're just going to minimize to right there. Wrong, we're wrong. Alright, that's fine. So far break even, not too bad. Actually, this might be the sell, but that's not our setup. Just see what happens here. I'm curious. Should have left the stop up there. 2, 4, 6, 8 and a few ticks. Yeah, these guys are about to get trapped. That low does show up on them, sort of. Yeah, we should have left our stop up there. So we had the right idea. People were just trying to go long, but yeah. Maybe next time we'll just sell at that high up there. I was worried that too many people would get in the market there, but no, we should have just left our stop out there. Take full L. Could be trailing this for a nice little scalp here. Could be actually a really big one, actually. Now that I'm looking at it. People are going to try to go along again here. No setup, really. It is off the EMA, but we want to wait for 2-legged move. Just for enough. I think that's what it is. 2-legged moves gets more people in the market, and that's when we can read it better. Because when it's just 1-leg, not too many people are entering, or not the ones we can predict. So, yeah, huge sell-off as we predicted. Okay, this should be a nice... This might actually correct a lot. People might be going short trying to break below here. Or not. Okay. Thanks. Alright, we broke below there. And I think we want to buy here. Somewhere here. Ooh, or not. Okay. Yeah, and yesterday we didn't take too many positions on these huge moves in this like in one direction, just because it didn't have enough information. Yeah. But literally, if we left our stop out there, that we would have this entire move here and probably be done. But we cowardly. Oh, it's so bad right now, dude. How big would this scalp be if we get stuffed out right here? Yeah, which it should. Oh. This entire scalp would have been a full 59. That would be our goal. That's literally our goal. God. What the heck did I just click? What? I accidentally clicked something. That would be the entire. Oh my god, dude! I'm so mad. Oh man, that was a good read though. Good read. I guess from now on, no minimization, especially if it's only saving us but a few ticks. If it saves us a ton of ticks, then I guess I think the only time we should minimize is like for by here, and we minimize to there. Okay, but nonetheless, we can imagine everybody going short here. But it needs to push down a good decent amount. But I think since it's off of this EMA, I think it's okay. I think it's a nice place for people to get triggered into. But yeah, I would like for this to push down here. We want to get a nice bounce off of here. I don't think there's a necessary need to get into this trade at one tick. The only thing that we would, if we really had to, actually we probably want to because of these tiny tick moves here. So this is probably going to be a little bit of a one ticker move. I forgot these guys were trapped. I think we should be okay, hopefully. I think these guys went short and we could probably scalp out like right there-ish. Yeah, I like that. A little nice scalp there, and especially at the... It's not choppy, so we probably don't have to scalp out at the ends of there or at the highs and stuff like that. But the reason we did scalp out is just because it's very unlikely for this to skyrocket unless some news article came out or somebody with a ton of contracts was right here and it pushed off in that direction. The reason it pushed off in this direction is because a lot of people went long, think it was going to go that way, and there's just so many room for stops and people take profit. So everybody went long and all those people started taking profit in different locations, and that made a pullback. Here, it's just unlikely for it to skyrocket there due to the fact not everybody sold in there at this high. Just people who are trying to chase the market down in that direction. So it was unlikely for it to go all the way there, so we just took our little scalp. But we do have to learn how or when it's going to be big, or yeah. So if we were to trail, we would have got a lot less. We would have only scalped out here compared to way over here. And that difference is pretty significant, I think. It's $16 difference. So yeah, we'd be at half of that. Here comes everybody trying to go short again. We want to go long. But that's why we wait for two-legged moves. That we thought it was going to go long, but we wait for the two-legged move. And actually, we could have took this two-leg move here. People were going to try to push the market back up in the direction. We could have sold right there easily for a beautiful scalp. And actually, that could have been a nice scalp too. I've been trailing this one probably because we want to stop out these guys. So we could have trailed this one all the way back to here for a nice, beautiful scalp. It will be Valentine's Day soon. This is my honey bun she made for me, I think for my birthday. But yeah, I got her a smartwatch, like the one she got me for Christmas. But I think hers is not only is it like rose gold and covered in like diamonds, but it looks really nice. But I think it's also the latest generation of the Fossil watch. I do like my Fossil watch. I'm not wearing it right now because I'm saving the battery for when we leave. That's the only downside, it's the battery. But besides that, it's fantastic. I love it. Click the link below for a Fossil watch. No, I'm just kidding. I sometimes forget I'm a YouTuber. Cringe. And once again, if we sold right there, we'd be taking this nice, amazing scalp here. This is like beyond done already. We're like, this one alone was our goal. Like, sheesh. I'm worried that we're gonna mess up a couple times here, but hey, it's okay. We got some good reads early on and we're able to read the market with ease, to be honest. Actually, we haven't been wrong yet. With except for this sell right here. If we were just should have stayed in this one. And probably should have stopped talking and took this one. Now we're getting in this a little bit harder to read area. We're just gonna go for a super tiny scalp here. Actually, I don't think it's gonna pull down too far. Like, it's gonna be a super... Unless we can get all the way back down to these lows. I think this might be wrong, actually. I think a lot of people might be going short here as well. Oh, I'll go for break even-ish. Yeah. Tiny loss. I tried. I should have did the super tiny scalp, like I said. Yeah, because as soon as it started to pull down in that direction, people started selling, and now those guys got stopped out. We could probably take a position here. It's a nice two-legged move off a beautiful EMA. And this is going to be a good sell here, I think. I hope I'm right. Hopefully no one's joining us. I think people think the market's going to keep pushing up here, but we need this to bounce off heavily. It's moving nice and beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Just bounce off this EMA. Going a bit too high. Okay, you're way too high. Oh. I guess people held on right here. On this high right here. And that's what triggered this massive... they took profit, more people took profit, and as soon as it hit there, everybody exited, and bada bing, bada boom. Let's see what the day looks like. Lows are way down here. That's probably where they were trying to trade back to. Man, I should have took that tiny scalp. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. Alright, we had some good reads, but I think this is gonna be our downfall. I'm not too confident anymore. Missed out on some good trades and that got the best of me. This might just keep pushing up here. These guys went short desperately and might just get stepped out too early. Unless, oh, we could get in possibly. This is for sure a sell, but I'm worried that it might stop out these guys before we could get in the market. But we'll just go for the sell anyway. I think people are playing the trend instead of the actual map wall pop tool. And we'll exit here if we have to. Just go for as much as we can here. Big scalps. Hoping back, at least back to this EMA. There you are. So predictable. This might be all the scalp though. It looks like people are starting to catch on into this short. But we leave our stop where it is. Nice, not bad. We're only up 16 bucks from the 30 that we were. That's not too bad. Good trade though. Good trade. Good read. That's why we do one tickers. So the reason we did a one ticker here though is because I was pretty dang sure that everybody was going to try and hop on the bandwagon as soon as it triggered. So everybody has their orders right there on the high, and that's the ones we go against. Not necessarily if it pushes up a certain distance, because if it pushed up a certain distance, like it's over, these guys are getting stopped out and that's going to keep pushing up because they want to take profit. But I think just enough people were going to get into this market where it would instantly reverse a little bit, and these guys who already took their positions had to exit, so that was going to be a nice good pull there. Think it. This one's a tough one, I'm not sure. against everybody who went short and has their stops here and up here, but I'm worried about these guys going long. Might just take a suit, yeah. Okay. Gonna go for a tiny scalp here. Reason we're buying is just I don't think there's enough buys here. I think most people are convinced it's going to keep pushing down, which is why we're going for a buy. But I don't know if this is not the best setup. Not the most comfortable setup, but it theoretically makes sense, which is why we're doing it. Go ahead and maybe minimize here. Should we try again? No, are you serious, dude? Let's try one more time. Oh, okay. That's deserved. Okay, it took us a double top. Sheesh, we absolutely deserved all that. 3 L's in a row, 4 L's in a row. Yeah, looks like everybody had the same idea as we did, trying to go along against the market. So let's take a look at this real quick. About time we get something wrong. Market's pushing down, and this is sometimes the thing I don't understand is that people will still try to go long when it doesn't make sense, which is weird, but if you think about it, it makes sense because people are also trying to stop out other traders, and that's what was happening here, I think. Yeah, it makes absolute sense to go short, and I think that's why they were playing this trend. I should have remembered that people would play the trend over the range on this particular day at least, so that's why we should have probably sold. All right, sweater's off, gotta focus. That is a buy because people were trying to short here and we want to stop them out. I wanted to short to stop these guys out, but as soon as that market started to pull that way, you should know that, hey, everybody wants to join in, and that's what's going to instantly reverse that market. So that's why we exited pretty dang early on that trade. Well, not early. That's why we stopped out where we had to stop out. Waiting for a 2-legged move here somewhere. Here we go. Yeah, I like this sell. I want it to push up a tiny bit and then we'll go for the sell. Kind of want to sell like at this guy right here. These guys are trapped on the low end. I want to get rid of them first before getting rid of these guys. They're like absolutely trapped. I just don't know where we should enter here, because it's definitely not going to be a one-pointer. I think if it pushed up like around this area up here, Maybe we enter like at an EMA. Maybe up here? No, I think that was it. That EMA. We'll minimize just in case we're wrong. Yeah, it looks like we were wrong. Actually, this might be the right deal right here. I think I really like this cell that's coming up right here. Are people really playing the trend though? If they are playing the trend, they're also selling here. I think they... Wow, that's... Okay, well... I think if it pushes down a little bit, we can probably take off a scalp off of this. It's not a whole lot of information, but we are bouncing off there, and if it starts to push down in this direction, I think a lot of people are going to go short. Let's go for a buy, but like at the EMA. Ooh, looks like a one tick buy. Yeah, that makes sense. Because a lot of people exit and whatnot. I can't believe we're negative 21. What in the world happened? I guess we're just not as good as we thought we were. It's a nice two-legged move here. Entering at this EMA will give it a shot. Don't know if we'll get it though. Yeah. So they are trend chasing. They're just trading with the trend essentially. Looking for a beautiful sell here. Beautiful. I think this is about to be a really nice scalp. Theoretically it should be. But there's no setup here. I wanted to push up, give us a two-legged move here. Maybe something like this. And then we go short. That's what I want. I don't think it's gonna happen. I might just keep pushing up here, to be honest. And as soon as it does, we need a two-legged move to go short. You know what? I think everybody's going short. Now that I think about it, the trend they're going for is on the down, in the down direction. Which is why this might actually be a one ticker. Bye-bye. Okay. Selling at this EMA, or at these highs I should say. Maybe even a higher EMA. What is this, the SMA? I believe it's the SMA. Jiggle jangle. NT. Tiny loss, that's okay. Probably could have left our stop way out there. Now I think about it. Take our profits here. Good problem to have is getting worried that your goal's gonna get hit on a runner. Good trade, bros. I'm hoping it doesn't stop us out. But it should. Good trade. So we went for this sell simply because there's this rebellious feeling that you got here with the support here. It's not really a feeling, it's those nice beautiful wicks, those nice green candle bars on the minute chart, which led you to believe that these guys are trapped, or this is not going to keep pushing in that direction, because most people in this day kept trying to trade with the trend and kept getting stopped out. So there's the mentality of, all right, maybe we can, this is not going to keep pushing it down this way. They've got a good green signal bar, let's go for the buy-in. Boom, 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 boom. Not too bad. I would probably, let's go hit our goal. I would probably stop here IRL though, go for break-even day, because after all these fees, that's a lot of money. How many trades did we take today? That's what I accidentally clicked. I was on top. I was trying to click this one and show up. 14 trades, so 14, about 20 bucks. 14 times 1 point. Oop. 14 to $1.40. Hello? $1. $1.42. Yeah, 20 bucks. So 36 bucks, not really all that much, but hey, it's better than, excuse me. Why did I put a sell here? Because people are cray. Let's think about this. Yeah. If this stays anything like it was earlier, then this is a buy. We should probably scalp out at the high over here. What? Okay. It's not like it was earlier. I thought for sure people would be going short along with the trend. Okay. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, makes sense. You can see this pattern of spike down, push up. And every time you bought at that very low, you would have got a massive scalp. So that makes sense that happened. So now here's the tricky pot. Actually not too tricky. I think it's just, most people are just going to be selling. Or they could also have this in their mind, this huge push up. Let's see. This is tricky now, very tricky. Shoot. Man, people really had this spike on their mind. That's why it's pushing down, and it's probably going to stop us out because everybody went long on that spike. Yeah, I think we just scalp out here. Everybody has this spike correction on their mind, and that's why everybody went long. Okay, nice to know. Nice to know. These guys should be getting stopped up then. Runner? Question mark? Probably not. We'll just go for break even. It's funny how we went nowhere. Funny how we went nowhere. Ain't it funny how we went nowhere? That was alright. How big is that scalp? Not that big. Just a few points. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 9 points. About 9 points. Nothing good at all. Well, not great. If it was just that one pattern that they had on their mind, then this should be a buy. Probably at this EMA. I don't think people are looking for the correction. I think people are sticking with this trend down. And they tried too many times to go long here, and I think that was enough for them. But we want to go at this EMA. And try to enter at this EMA. Okay. And that's why we probably should do 1 tickers. NT. Alright, it's starting to get choppy, so tiny scalps, boys. I guess we could have entered here with the great signal bar and with the idea that people are gonna go short there, and then once it pushes down in this direction, could technically go long to stop them out there. So that actually does make sense. This is actually a nice two-legged move now that I think about it. So selling here would have been a nice tiny scalp. Actually, I'm looking for a sell here. Or are they gonna keep sticking with this? This is either wrong or a very big scalp. Right off the VWAP. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. There it is. And we're going to try to come back down to here. Dang it, dude. Ugh. I think this is the sell, right? Actually, can we still get in this? Three-legged move. Those tend to work sometimes. Ah, you idiot. Man, people are really playing the trend. How come I can't get that through my thick skull, dude? Ugh. Huh? I'm supposed to be doing tiny scalps. What am I doing? So people were playing the trend here continuously. Kept trying to go short and they kept getting stopped out. Now that's good. This is the move we are looking for. It's gonna come all the way back down to here. But I forgot there were trend chasers. Not necessarily that's a straight or anything, but they kept just trying to go short here. Short again, like we were basically to keep going with this market. And eventually they just all got stopped out. Looking for an opportunity to stop these guys out, but I don't think we'll get one. They might have all just took profit here, so maybe not. Maybe they held onto the positions. Let's see. Actually, I want to buy here. I don't think we'll get this entire move, but just in case we do, we'll just break even. This is complete luck if we get a runner here. But I should make up for that stupid freaking trade in the beginning here. We should probably let this one breathe out, but we'll leave it because you can see there's a lower high sort of thing, so people are probably going short here. So we should probably should have let that breathe out a little bit. But if it comes down to here, we're gonna go for a buy. This is also a two-legged move. I like to buy off this EMA. Pretty sure this should work out. soon. Maybe a little bit further though. It's never usually where we predict it. It's probably this EMA. Yep. Alright, now this is a crazy trade. We've never taken one like this where it's just an EMA, but it is after a two-legged move, so. Wow, we were wrong. That's crazy. Okay. Well, NT. I guess we do not try those. We're still learning this market. I think eventually one day, hopefully we'll get this, you know. I'd be surprised if we got it right off the bat, but it's going to take a lot of practice, a lot of discipline of understanding the market, what the market wants to do and stuff like that. But I think we did surprisingly well. We could have easily hit our goal with that first trade. And there was just a ton of bad reads, so I will admit a ton of bad ones. Like this one for sure, a terrible read. I don't even know what we were doing here. Terrible read. This one's actually a pretty amazing read. But we should have just kept it going. Two-legged move, and we're gonna go for this buy, but it doesn't like this for some reason. And we're gonna stop these guys up. Just kidding, we're getting stopped up. That's a terrible read, I will admit. I will admit it. Probably shouldn't be entering it again, but... I think I just got caught up in trying to stop these guys, so this is probably a bad trade here. And our order in the wrong spot. I would have bought here as well. Yeah, I don't think there's any way we're hitting our goal today. We're already negative 40 probably after these. This is insane. So I'm so surprised that this actually worked out. I thought for sure, everybody would go short here, but apparently everybody went long. I guess that does make sense. You have these higher lows here, so they're making the trend continue in that direction, and our mentality was trying to stop them out, but we just probably should go against what everybody else is doing, since this is not too much of a choppy day and more of a trendy day, as you can see by these massive moves in the day. So I think that's our biggest mistake right now, is trying to stop out traders. We got pretty lucky with some trades that let us stop out traders, but I think we should be going against what everybody is doing. Everybody going, actually that's not true, because actually, you know, yeah, that's true. Because if our entire mentality is trying to stop out traders, that it may not seem like it, because it seems pretty similar, go against what everybody's doing, or us trying to stop out traders, but they're very different, because it depends on the time of where our order is placed. So if we're trying to stop out traders, that means people are already in the trade. If we're trying to go against everybody, that means we're going to place our orders exactly Well, not exactly, but at the same time as the people who play stairs, the people we're going against. So that's the biggest difference. And yeah, it's a very different game. But, yeah. Very similar in some ways, of course. I think everybody's going long, so we should go short, but there's no setup for us. Alright, I think we can head a goal actually. Two-legged move. Do we want to take this? I think everybody's going long, so let's go short. Not exactly where I would have liked. Going short. Probably should have waited for a better second entry. Or not. Wow, we hit our bottom frag. Alright, that's it for today. Yeah, we definitely should not be trading live. But there are people who stops right here, so yeah. We're gonna keep on trading. I'm not gonna talk too much though. I'm just gonna take some trades, but that's basically it. Bottom frag day. Yeah. make this the last trade at 10 o'clock. Don't know if this is a choppy kind of day, so I'll just exit right there. And we'll call it a day. Minimizing has killed us today. But yeah. Thanks for watching. Peace out. Wow. That was a pretty good trade. I turned 50, negative 15 to 30. I'll take one more. Double bomb. Third entry. I think this just got super easy to read. By my calculations, everybody's going short. No minimization anymore. We just take full L's, baby. Full L's. Minimizing has killed us today. Absolutely killed us. We would have hit our goal in the first trade, literally. And about that, then here, you know. I think this should work out. Maybe at least get up here. But we'll see. We shall see. I think everybody's shorting. Oh, my calculations are incorrect. NT. Do we trade for 2 hours or just 1 hour? I might as well go to 10:30. Never know. What if we hit our goal? We had the right idea, I think. I am like stuck on this puzzle on chess. Can't figure it out. Two-legged move. Pretty sure everybody's going short. NT. So I thought for sure everybody's going short, but people are trying to stop out other traders as well, which is why they're going long in the wrong place. Like going long here actually makes sense, but there's no setup for us, you know. So that's something we should probably understand, is that people see that bottoming, this bottom here, and everybody else is also going long. Probably once, especially once you get near that high. Yeah. But that's, I guess we just had it wrong. I guess nobody was selling. Interesting. I thought for sure. Okay, I guess that I slapped the trade on the day, which is that everybody's selling, but it just seems like maybe here it could have been, but the obsession with selling just doesn't seem correct. Like, why would people have an obsession with selling? That doesn't make sense. We don't have an obsession to buy. So why were they going short here? That's the real question. They were going short here to follow a trend. Simply that. And that's why they kept getting stopped out here. They found support, noticed the range day, and all of a sudden started to go long. That's why they go long, and that's why we got stopped out, because we also tried to go long. a nice two-legged move, but we'll set up for us. Okay, Google, play next song. Why are we still recording? I do believe majority of traders actually would go long here, but these guys are trapped. That's the only thing. This might be a bad play here. These guys are trapped as well, but I feel like they have an opportunity to exit. Let's see. This is why we don't enter in these random spikes. We gotta wait for those pullbacks. Wow, we should have just sold. I didn't think these guys would have got trapped. Why would you hold into position that hard? Doesn't make sense. I guess they did, and that stopped them out. Oh, I just cracked the muscle in my leg. Alright, this this is it. At least till right here. What? Okay, we're done.